welcome to the very quick version of Let's Playing Warlords 2 Deluxe, where I'm going to very quickly go through my Let's Play over 26 turns. So what I'm going to do is walk you quickly through my whole Let's Play, 27 turns of this scenario of Warlords 2 Deluxe, and I shall do so by inspecting the deeds of my heroes, so that's how I begin anyway. So you can see that the first hero that emerged in the land of Nightmare was Veriax. The mighty Veriax, yes, he was my first hero. I do believe he took a couple cities over here. Yeah, I think this was the first city he took, and then he investigated the strange ruin where he overcame a monster and found an awful lot of gold. And then he grabbed another city, I think, before he went into another ruin, another dungeon, and fought the monsters in there. I think it was a demon or devil or something, and kind of true to form, Veriax was, I don't know, too overconfident or something. Anyway, or just, you know, plain failed, but he was killed searching that ruin. So fortunately, on turn 4, another hero appeared. This time it was My Name Is Not Lily, who emerged in the city we named after the fallen Veriax Memoriam. And I think the first major thing he did was avenge Veriax. So he went straight to the city, this ruin over there, where he defeated the evil monster that was there and claimed the chimes of safety. And then he went to the temple to receive a quest, and promptly turned east, or, well, possibly south, I think, to take the city of Hunger. Whereby he actually, I think that was this city actually, where he completed the quest and gained a level. And then he went down to this city, the City of Knowledge, which, after a great battle, he also conquered. And then he struck north into the heartlands of the Lord of Greed, and one greedway away from the Lord of Greed before he turned back. Went all the way back to the temple again, kind of true to form in his way as well, ran in circles back to the temple and on the quest. And, yeah. I think on his way there he won the city of Liros. And then he received his quest at the temple, and then he went to the city of Chasm, where there was a major battle against a lot of pikes, as I recall, and he won that city as well. And then it took 4 more turns before he was able to actually complete his quest. I think by taking the city of Fairway on the coast down here. And then he went south, took that city, I think, before he received a quest at the temple in the Land of Beauty. And that's the career of My Name Is Not Lily, my best, my most powerful and most wide-ranging and successful hero in this Let's Play. But I had other heroes. The third hero to appear was Nagod, who emerged on turn 7 in the city of Verkil, and went straight into this temple where he didn't find any monsters, or rather he did, but they decided to help him out, so he found some allies. And then he was victorious in the Battle of Uhanith, and searched another ruin and found a monster this time that he defeated, and found quite an awful lot of gold. And then he marched upon the Minotaur lands, freeing them from, I think it was the Lord of Greed, long fingers of the, well, short stubby fingers of the Dwarven Lord of Greed, basically, and took the sort of homeland of Boldar of the Minotaurs, and then he went deeper into the Minotaur lands and took the city of Yoradar as well, another Minotaur city, and then gained a level. Then there's Job, the 4th hero to appear in this Let's Play, who emerged in Greedway with, as far as I can remember, 2 allies, typical. And then he marched north and led siege to the city of Morathil, which he conquered. And then he went to the temple as well and received a quest, which he has not, I think, ever completed, but he did march north and took the city of Alithor. And that's Job's career in this Let's Play. And finally, there's Squee, little Squee, who emerged on turn 23 in the city of Morithal, and basically has been sitting on his behind right there for the rest of the Let's Play. Well, it hasn't been very long anyway, just 4 turns, but he hasn't done an awful lot, basically. So, yeah. I think most of the glory go to, well, of course, Veriax, the mighty Veriax, who, you know, failed miserably, but nevertheless accomplished some very important early wins for us. Before, you know, fail for the win and so on. Before he failed, he did accomplish some very important things. Got us the gold, which allowed us to hire My Name Is Not Lily, who I suppose is the most powerful hero now at the end of this Let's Play. And then, yeah, I think Pride of Place has to go to those two. And then Nagod, also very, very useful, very, very powerful. And finally the last 2 heroes who, well, they're nice to have. But the great deeds in this Let's Play were performed, I think, the greatest deeds at least, performed by Veriax, and, well, the very greatest ones, and the most numerous ones certainly performed by My Name Is Not Lily. So that's the career and the mighty deeds of the heroes of the land of Nightmare. And we're going to look at this Let's Play from another angle as well, but for this I'm going to just first change the music quickly. Then I can report the history of what has happened. I can go through my triumphs in this Let's Play. I have lost 161 armies who died to ensure final victory. 10 unnatural creatures returned to whence they came. And one hero, Veriax, earned a fate worthy of legend that he truly did. As for the other sides, 17 of the Lord of Light's armies was smote like sheep. 1 unnatural creature was dispatched, and 2 so-called heroes were slaughtered without mercy. As for the Lord of Beauty, I have smote 72 of his armies, and 1 unnatural creature. The Lord of Greed lost 3 so-called heroes and 2 unnatural creatures and 74 armies. And the Dream Knights, I again slew 3 so-called heroes without mercy, 4 creatures and 20 armies. Now for the really interesting part, let's take a look at the history of the, well, events. Events are nice actually, because they also show you the cities. So if I go for history of cities and go back to turn, yeah, you can see the history of cities. Well, but I'll do the history of the events in this Let's Play. So on turn 1, Veriax emerged, and we had 2 cities. On turn 2, we find some gold in another city. On turn 3, we took 2 more cities, and I got 5 cities, I think. On turn 4, we took this city, but Veriax was killed searching. Also, you see the Lord of Power here starting to intrude upon the lands within our mountains. Then on turn 5, well, not an awful lot happened really. We took 2 more cities, 1 in the north and 1 in the south. On turn 6, we gained several cities, cutting the Lord of Power's armies off from his original capital, I suppose. On turn 7, basically we were facing other warlords at every corner and couldn't expand any further. Same on turn 8, basically. We got our quests and stuff. And yeah, Nagod and My Name Is Not Lily did interesting things, ruins and stuff. Turn 9. At this point, the Lord of Power was foolish enough to attack one of our cities, so we took this neutral city. And on the next turn, we took back the city that the Lord of Power took away from us. But we were on turn 10 also at war with both the Lord of Greed and the White Knights, the Dream Knights took that city. I think quite possibly, Yeah, they took that city away from us, I think. Because we had expanded more than we really needed to. And oh yeah, let's not forget, we took this city away from the Dream Knights. On turn 11 then, things started to look grim for us. In the north, because we lost this city to the Dream Knights. And also the Dream Knights took the city from the Lord of Greed. But our advanced armies were able to take the homelands of the Lord of Greed, and also on the very same turn we slaughtered the Lord of Power, took all his cities and a neutral city, to let both of them pay for their insolence in attacking the cities. Then on turn 12, the Lord of Greed fought back and took this city in our northwestern land. Fortunately, Nagod found some allies on that turn. Not much happened on turn 13, really. On turn 14, we took back the city that the Lord of Greed had taken from us and expanded into one further neutral city. Also on turn 14, we were able to take the Citadel of Knowledge away from the Lord of Greed. Turn 15, we advanced northwest and took White Spire. And on turn 16, yeah, basically not much happened with us. We've got the Lord of Flight and the Lord of and the Dream Knights fighting each other, leaving us alone to take the Dream Knights' easternmost city. On turn 17. On turn 18, we were finally able to win back the city of Lyros. My name is not Lily, was the hero of that battle. On turn 19, not an awful lot happened. We found some gold and we got a quest. On turn 20, an awful lot of things happened. On the one hand, we were able to take this city away from the Lord of Greed, but we lost that city to the Dream Knights, and our capital was attacked by the Lord of Beauty, who committed treachery upon us, just like the Lord of Greed had, and the Lord of Beauty had also done, attacking us without having declared war first. Also, yeah, when we lost this city to the Dream Knights, but the Dream Knights are really losing out to the Lord of Flight on turn 20. Turn 21, we took that city back, and also our capital we took back. I suppose at that point it had been pillaged, unfortunately. Turn 22, we fought back towards the Lord of Beauty and took the city down there, and also we started our campaign in the southeast. I think that was Nagod who had gone this way around and attacked the rare areas of the Lord of Greed. On turn 23, we continued our campaign and took another of the rare area cities of the Lord of Greed. On 24 then, we were able to finally wipe out the Lord of Greed completely. And also, I believe, yeah, we advanced upon the Lord of Beauty in the southwest. But the Lord of Flight declared war upon us because we were being so big and strong and powerful and had so many cities. On turn 25, the Lord of Flight took our city of Night Pass, I think, but we took that city away from the Lord of Flight. And on turn 26, we attacked on several fronts, pushing back the Lord of Flight, taking several of the cities, and also plunging straight into the heartlands of the Lord of Beauty. And everyone sued for peace, and we won! Hooray!